2024. Guess what? New interview. And I'm here with my special guest.
RIP Devan.
Say that again.
RIP Devan.
Say that again.
RIP Devan.
In case, some of y'all is hard of hearing, want to make sure y'all know who we got because typically you don't do interviews. Is that true?
Never, ever do interview. This is my one and only interview I will ever do, ever. Because Crunchy is my nigga. This is the only interview I'll ever do.
Hey, I'm very flattered. I really appreciate that. But that brings me to my question. So how come you don't do interviews? Like, is it just something you don't particularly like to do, or is it just like, you just don't really like to do them as much? Like, what's the reason?
I don't really like people to know a lot of shit about me. I'm just like to myself type shit. And like, I don't know. That's the main reason, but that's it. Yeah.
That being, you don't really like to tell people too much about yourself. What are some ways that like you feel like you can get that out or like express yourself? Like, when do you feel like you can really like be truly yourself? Like, is it when you're working, when you're making music, when you're just doing like little tasks? Like, what is it that kind of just brings like the whole like that brings like your wholeness self to the public?
Usually my music or like the shit I draw, like the shit back there, or when I'm when I'm drunk as fuck, shit posting on my Instagram story. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. Like when I shit post on my Instagram story, that's the real me. That's like the real fucking me.
I think some people have I think some people can recall and collect some of those posts you did. I'm not gonna lie, some of the things I've seen were very uncalled for, but it's because I've known this person for a minute, so it's like I just that's really part of their character. I just overlook it. I'm not gonna lie, some of the shit you post is very wild and out of pocket.
I know, but that's just me. That's me. You can ask anybody. That's just me.
That's what's up. RIP Devan, correct? Or RIP Devan, whichever or. RIP Devan. So, what do you like do? Like, what are your what are your ventures, your hobbies? What do you like do to expand your name?
My main hobby is to obviously music, but my like true main hobby is making clothes. I love making one of ones, especially with my friends and stuff. Damon and Pluvial, shout out Damon and Pluvial from Crash.
I was gonna say, you mind giving us those ads real fast?
Oh yeah, at PLUVI4L and Goyard. It's goyard.ee. There's some other members in Crash. Shout out Scuderi and Heartthrob. Hell yeah.
All right, that brings me to my next question. Excuse me real fast. So Crash, how long has that brand been around? Like, how long have y'all been, putting ideas and making clothes?
Crash been going on forever, since you niggas was in middle school, like since you niggas was in high school, bro.
And how old are you?
I'm 22.
So if I was in middle school...
No, not you, like other niggas, like these Instagram niggas, bro. Like, okay, so me and my homie Charles, like before like the group, I used to just draw random shit and like put Crash on it, and it was my homie Charles's idea to like expand it into a group. So we made this collective. There was like hella other members in Crash, but like we kicked them out type shit. He did and I did too. But yeah, but like the main members that are in there, we're still in here today, just grinding and shit. We haven't really done anything in like a year or two, cause we're like Crash. Okay, so it's like a collective, but like we all got our own shit going on. Like, so like I have my own clothing brand. Damon has his own clothing brand. Pliv has his own clothing brand, but we like collaborate together to make like one of ones for the Crash brand necessarily. Yeah,
I hear you. Good response. not to get too personal, not to get any business, but how many people were like? I mean, before you kicked them out, how many people were actually in Crash besides you and Damon?
There's like at least like 15 of us. Yeah, now it's only like 7.
Okay, I'm just curious because like, as long as I've known you and Damon, I've always thought Crash was just you two. So to know that there's 15 people, I'm not gonna lie, that's new information to me. So I'm trying to clarify.
Yeah, the only members that are in Crash right now is me, Charles, Adriano or Scuderi. We have that song called One Way. Heartthrob, he produced a lot of my shit. Pluvio, Damon, and Ethan, he's in a band called Party Hats. He's a drummer. And Medusa. Hell yeah.
I got you. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you were always like this, correct? Like you've always been like this. Like
I can show you my archived Instagram posts just for the.
You were like this in middle school and everything.
Yeah.
So you say you be doing your own thing, right? So you make music. I've heard some of your music. I've actually, me and my friend Sid, on behalf of Scream, we included some of your songs in our mix. Which yeah, thank you.
It's hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. Y'all should go check them out. Them niggas is hard as fuck. I'm telling you, like, click the link in the bio. That shit is hard as fuck, bro.
All right, we're gonna post that link below. But it's just like, I'm not gonna lie, one of the things I like about your music is it's very fast paced. Some people, they tend to like some of the mellow, slow music. So I'm just like wondering what inspired you to make that like that fast music, you know, with your voice kind of pitched up a little bit higher than usual. You know, just what brings that that inspiration out?
I used to listen to like a lot of niggas from like Florida and shit, and that shit like really inspired me. Like
which niggas to be specific? Excuse me.
Specifically, X and Space Ghost Perp. They used to like pitch up their songs and shit, and like me in like 10th, cause I started making music in like 10th grade. I was just like hearing that shit down. I was like, yo, this shit's like hard as fuck. It's kind of like, not necessarily, but like Alvin and the Chipmunks type shit. I don't know.
I think that's why people don't like it, because it sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No, I think that shit's hard as fuck. And I was like, damn, I want to do this to like every single song I make type shit. So like, yeah, been doing it type shit.
I think it's just one of those things where it's, as a friend mentioned it to me, it's just an acquired taste. You know, not everybody got the same music taste. I definitely feel like, you know, that fast-paced music, especially what Florida likes to make, it's definitely not for everybody, but to certain audiences and certain, like, people, it can definitely attract people.
Funny thing is, bro, I used to get, like, so much hate for that shit. Like, so much hate for that shit back in, like, high school. And, like, in, like, 2019, I used to get so much hate for that shit. But now, like, a lot of people, like, really like it now. So I'm like, oh, okay.
You getting text messages, man? Oh, shit. That's very unprofessional, man. Very unprofessional.
Ringer off. Ringer off. Phone. Oh. Bye.
I hope your shit ain't cracked. But yeah, so, like, is there like a genre that you would call the music you make, or is there even a name for it, or it's just?
I don't know. Me and my homie Mike.
Mike who?
Mike Blair. We started. So like I'd make the song, and then we'd speed it up, and then do chops. But like the way I record is like weird as fuck. It's kind of zesty. So we were like, oh, let's call this shit Z-core or Zestcore or some like stupid shit like that. So I guess like I categorize my music as like Zestcore. So like yeah, I call it Zestcore.
Zestcore.
Yeah. Bro, no, like the way I record, like it's so fucking like I gotta show you a clip of that shit. Like, bro, it's so fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see how all this comes about. Where you reside currently, or if that's not too personal. I mean, I know you don't do interviews. That's something.
So I won't tell you where I reside, but I'm from Dallas, and then I moved to like the Dallas, like Carrollton area, far north Dallas, kind of like it's like 10 minutes away from the like Galleria type shit, like Haverwood Lane. That's where I'm from, and I stayed there for about like 10 years. But like the way the like street is, so like one side the district is in Carrollton, and the other side is like in the Plano area type shit, like the school zones. Like it was like two different.
You might as well tell us where you live, big bro.
No.
I'm just saying, you giving all these details and stuff. You might as well just tell them where you live. I'll say you born in Dallas, born and raised.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Have you ever like toured any areas besides like Texas? Like you ever went to you ever did any shows outside of Texas?
I did a show in Florida. That's it.
What city?
Yeah. Fucking
Orlando,
Miami Gardens or I don't fucking.
I would say this bro say he was in Broward.
I have a clip of it.
Do you have any recollection of this concert that you performed at?
Yeah, that shit was ass. There was like 10 people there.
I was one of them shows. Hey, them shows be the most lit, low key. Like them shows that don't got too many people going. Like them be the shows that like you could turn up and be yourself the most. But that's just me.
I like a crowd. Like I feed off that energy. Like there's no one. If I perform and there's no one there, I'm just gonna do like stupid ass shit. Like that one show.
In Fort Worth.
No, yeah. Last May, I was just like.
I think he was in the spread eagle pose.
Yeah. I was doing a fucking spread eagle on stage like this.
So, quick question. This is a personal question. If, let's say, people copy the Z-Core movement, right? Would you ever make reggae music?
Bomba.
So, back to the question. Would you ever, like, out of, let's reword this and make it more professional. If you had to make any other genre of music other than Z-Core, what would it be?
Bro, I want to start like a Scrams band. That shit would go hard. Yeah, I'd be in a Scrams band.
What's a Scrams band?
Scrams is like emotional hardcore. That shit go crazy.
Are there any artists that we should know about who makes this?
Bands are some good Scrams bands is Seisha, Orca, Page 99. There's a lot of bands. Ooh, Party Hats. Well, I don't know. Party Hats, Scrams, or like Midwestern. I don't know. Versus South. Oh wait, no. Versus South is Midwestern email too. But yeah, I love Scrams. Like I be listening to that shit 24/7.
I'll say go ahead and send us those ads too, cause I've never heard of this, so you may be putting
favorite Jerome's Dream, bro.
Yeah, I would say Jerome's Dream. That sounds intriguing. We want to know about that.
Jerome's Dream goes fucking crazy, bro.
Send us those right now. You know, we put the world on to artists that they have never been heard of, or they haven't heard of. Excuse me.
Oh yeah,
that's what it's about.
Concerts are fucking. The shows are fucking crazy too. Like those live performances are so.
They coming out here?
I think Jerome's Dream came out here on my fucking birthday last year, but I fucking missed it because I was in Las Vegas. I was so fucking pissed, bro. Like, I've been wanting to see this band since I was in, like, high school, and I didn't, and I was fucking pissed. Like, that was the worst birthday ever just because of that shit. I don't give a fuck if I was in Las Vegas. I wanted to see fucking Jerome's Dream on my birthday. I was fucking pissed.
I hear you. It'd be like that. Kind of like the time I tried to go see Lazy Guy back in Orlando, and my flight got delayed, so I missed the show. So I definitely understand where that anger comes from. Just so we can, we're not gonna keep your time. We know you got music to make. We want to let you get back to doing your work. Just give us the quick quick rehash of who you are, where we can find you, and your future projects coming up.
My Instagram is at RIP Devan, RIP Devan, RIPDEVAN, and that's my SoundCloud as well. What I'm doing this year is I'm going to be dropping one EP with 15 songs, and then an album with 20 songs, and then next year I'm gonna drop another album with 20 songs, and then probably quit music, cause that's like 40. That's like 55 songs in like 2 years. That's fucking insane. And then I'll start making music again in about like 2 more years. But yeah, hell yeah.